My name is Miles McPherson. I'm the senior pastor of the Rock Church. Grew up in New York, Long Island, 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
My school, I probably had one of the biggest fros, would you say that? My fro blew in the wind. Stuff lived in my fro.
I grew up in a very competitive atmosphere and always wanted to do more, do well, excel, work hard. My upbringing taught me to pursue your dreams, and work hard and sacrifice. I ended up going to Division III football school, University of New Haven. I was the first football All-American in the history of the school, first player drafted. I was drafted to the Los Angeles Rams, played for the San Diego Chargers for 4 years. In my first 2 years, I was doing cocaine, chasing women, smoking marijuana, living wild. Did that 100 miles an hour like everything else in my life, and realized I was still empty. And then one day I decided, you know what, after being in the crack house, watching a guy make crack, watching my teammates smoke crack, his eyes rolled back in his head, I said, I can't do this anymore. And thank God I never smoked crack, but I was, one step away from that. And that's when I decided to give my life to the Lord. If I didn't make that decision, I would not have the wife I have.
The only reason I'm married right now is because my wife forgave me 100 times. I never had to forgive her because she's perfect in all ways.
I would not have the 3 children I have and the grandchild on the way. I wouldn't be in ministry and have the church and be the pastor of this amazing church. The vision of the Rock Church is to establish pervasive hope here in San Diego and around the world. I want my life to be a symbol of what everyone else's life can be, and that's someone who is lost that can be found.
Please welcome Pastor Miles McPherson to the show.
Pastor Miles.
How's everybody doing?
Hi.
It's exciting.
Glad you could be
You
here.
have such a profound life story. I think everyone's hearing it and listening to it and thinking, wow, you've been through so much in your life. Not many people are professional football players also battling drug addiction and then become a pastor.
Yeah, God has a plan for our life that's way above our head, and a lot of times we limit what we dream to what we can think versus allowing God to say, here's what I want to do in your life. We could just trust him to do what he wants to do. He'll do exceedingly abundantly more than we can ask or imagine.
Yeah.
And if you notice, something we've talked about a lot on the show, and we've even looked at studies that show that folks who are spiritual, who believe in something, that they actually have better health outcomes.
Well, let's first be clear. Everybody's a person of faith. We cannot live without faith. When you inhale, you believe there's something you've never seen is going to keep you alive. When you love someone, you actually take your heart and you say, I trust you by faith, not to break it. And we put faith in the wrong people. Can I get amen? Amen. so we exercise faith every single day. It's just a point of what are you putting your faith in? As far as healing, absolutely. I mean, Jesus healed people. He is the ultimate healer. And I've actually prayed for people where they were healed instantly. So absolutely God heals. If God can create the heavens and earth, he can take away cold, flu, cancer, whenever he wants.